Sea moth docked, fully charged. Alright, let's double... I'll try to think of a name, but let's, in the meantime, work on this. So, advanced wiring and enameled glass. Enameled glass is easy. Advanced wiring, I don't remember, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Wiring kit plus gold and a computer chip. And wiring kit's just 2 silver ore. So I need to make another computer chip. Alright. At this point I'm memorizing this shit. I don't have another table coral sample. Great. Yeah, in my book, it sounds like great news to not have to worry about my, my sea moth running out of power a lot of the time. Not all the time, obviously. If I'm doing deep cave exploration, then I'm in way more trouble. It only found 1 local heat area total, huh? I'm gonna go and turn it off. Although I could do an example. Oh, it doesn't see any. I guess that makes sense. Yeah. I took out the only shale deposits, now there aren't any for it to look at, is there? It should be able to find magnetite, though. I guess it just doesn't know it can find magnetite. Because it has to load those chunks first for it to be scannable. There's a lot of weird backward stuff where you kind of have to already find the thing in order for it to be able to find the thing for you sometimes. That's gold. 2 silver. Copper wire. And I definitely want to have advanced modules for my sea moth if I want to go any deeper. That's important. And the wiring kit with our computer chip. Oh, 2 more gold. A lot of gold going in here. There we go. And I don't remember if that's everything or not, but we'll just double check. It's right here. Enameled glass. There we go. It's just that and wire and enameled glass. Okay. Enameled glass is just glass plus the tooth. Only one of them too. Okay. Quartz. I've got glass right here. I've got tons of tooths just right here. Yep, I keep calling them tooths on accident. I think in my head, I think of the word, I think of like a person has teeth. An animal has teeth. But if you have a bunch of individual discarded teeth just around, then suddenly my brain thinks of them as tooths because they're individuals. It's a series of individuals instead of a collective. Which is a distinction technically, but it's a weird one. There we go. Now you're solar charged. That's pretty cool. That just makes it have more longevity. Haven't had a lot of risks with it generally, but it's just good to have, especially since you have power cores. So in addition to charging yourself, you could be charging the cores that go in the Cyclops. How do I access your power cores? Do I just hop down here?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yep. It occurred to me that since I'm not actively using the Cyclops, I should really be maintaining its power.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
So what's the lowest power core you have? 44, that's probably it. Oh yeah, these are almost full. I don't know why one of them dipped down. I don't really know why it... I don't know. Do different cores get used for different purposes, I wonder? Maybe. Anyway, now it's got more power. You got full energy. 95% power. And you're currently charging in the vehicle bay. So I can give you a 44% and you will figure it out. There we go. Your lights are currently on. Wow, it charges fast. Huh. Wish my phone charged that fast. Alright, so Death Module Mark 1, we already have one of those. Got the solar charger. Can't make that. Can't make that. And Seamoth sonar, copper wire, and magnetite. Easy. I want to try sonar and a Seamoth. That sounds like fun. I think it was 2 magnetite. I'm not super sure. I can forget numerical things very quickly. I'm great at that. There we go. Man, I can just swap out the other power cell relatively soon at this rate. Hey, little peeper, you just want to get eaten, don't you? Don't you just want to get eaten? Look at him go. God, peepers have no self-preservation instinct, do they? Seamoth sonar. Curious about that. Let's grab the depth module, though. Its crush depth is now 200. Because I have to take you to the upgrade thing in order to know how to upgrade you. Although I guess I could have checked from there. Lightweight, high capacity, ultra high. I think we're done with that. Propulsion cannon, repulsion cannon. Also neat. Mark II. Very doable. Even that one's doable. Let's get those done. So, playsteel, magnetite, enameled glass. Okay. That's the wrong one. That's the wrong click. So one of you. Couple of you. Couple of you. I think I grabbed all the right things, but it's, you know, enameled glass, playsteel. Look at me blowing through all the upgrades in one session here. All right. I only grabbed 1 magnetite. Did I miss or something? No. Oh, right. Oh, I went to the wrong place. Boom. So now we have an even deeper crush depth, and that's the maximum one. I'm just gonna be done upgrading the Seamoth now. Let's grab my 3 rubies. And another playsteel ingot. There we go. Oops. Maximum. There we go. Yes. Oh, you're beautiful. Crush depth is now 900 meters. Jesus Christ. I don't even want to think about that number yet. Have I even... Kill the witch, kill the witch. How are you doing that? Peeper? Peeper? Huh. Anyway. The Dilet 2. Because it's smaller than the Don't Die. So it's the Dilet 2. That is unreadable. Why are you unreadable? Zoop. 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 That's what you think white looks like? I guess I'll just make you orange too. Do you stand out now? Why do you suck? Is there a better iteration of the name somewhere else that looks better? No, I think that's the only one. Alright. I guess I'll make the name black. It's at least kind of readable. It looks terrible, honestly. Why does it look so bad? Huh. Yeah, the text just doesn't really render that well. He's just kind of going around having a swell time. How you doing, buddy? You in the wall? You ostriching right now? There he goes. How you doing, buddy? I don't know how the fuck he's doing. That's better looking right there. Alright, we have maximum depth. We have solar charging. We have the sonar. Let's look at the sonar. I want to see that. Yeah.
Welcome aboard Cat Systems Online.
Ow. I just hit myself with my own vehicle, apparently. That's a thing you can do. I don't know how to do it. Maybe the, yeah, mouse wheel might be it. F is tool alternate use. Ah. Ooh. Oh. That's a cool trick.
Seek fluid intake.
That's super useful for when I'm in caves I can't see in. The question is, does the sonar affect... Like, do things hear the sonar would be the concern, right? Like, do things hear the sonar? The stuff that that uses echolocation come straight at me in that moment, for example? It's either not using my power, or the solar charging is so strong that it doesn't matter. Aren't you interesting? Anyway, I'm not sure that I can actually reach... I'm not sure that I can actually reach the, oopsie. I don't think I can change the power cell when I'm in there. I'm just gonna not park it inside the Cyclops. Come on. And if it charges that easy, I might as well just charge them now. You were like at 80 or something? 74, yeah. And now I'll get to see how fast the Seamoth charges via solar. There you are. It's at 76, 77, 78. That's pretty fast. Solar's pretty fast at recharging. Damn. The solar is very powerful. So when I'm going around in my Seamoth, it's just going to be at 100% all the time whenever I'm near the surface, without any additional effort being put into charging it. This happens from time to time where I get up here and I'm stuck in swimming mode.
Vital signs stabilizing.
It's kind of nifty. It's a bit nifty because one of the effects is that I don't even have to bother. I don't even have to bother launching onto this thing successfully. I can just swim onto it and reach these things that are all on the surface. I don't have to successfully do the jump thing I was doing, because I can just swim directly onto this platform, because it's technically below the ocean surface, I guess, by its standards. It's weird. Man, you stand out like crazy now. It's a very different appearance for the sea moth. Yep, 95%. We are about to run out of solar energy, though. I don't think you get repaired when you're in the bay, right? It just charges you? You good to go? Alright. I can go ahead and cross out vehicle upgrades and depth modules, which were kind of the same thing. Let's see, reinforced dive suit, can't do that. Water filtration, can't do that. Prawn suit, power cell, power cell charger. Back on that task. I meant to do that a while ago, didn't I? Power cell charger, somewhere in here. Advanced wiring, ruby, titanium. Thankfully, I've got enough rubies, but not a lot more. Advanced wiring, ruby, titanium. Alright, let's get back onto that. So advanced wiring is a wiring kit plus 2 silver. Well, that is the wiring kit. 2 silver, 2 gold, and a computer chip. We need 4 of you then. We need 2 copper. Then need 2 table corals. Always need table corals. They're so local though. If I'm lucky, I nailed it. I don't know why I'm attributing it to luck when it's literally my own performance. I don't know, you just never know what's gonna happen. His brain's just gonna fail him. He's not gonna figure out how to do these things. There we are. Power cell charger. Look at you. Can I stick you on the wall over here? Oh, that sticks out like crazy, though. Finicky, huh? Alright. Ooh, up there's not bad. Ah, can I do that up here? Oh, that's it being open. Yeah, it's not so clearly in the way. It's a bit awkward looking, but it's not super terrible looking. I don't know. Maybe I can do better. If I remove you, I might be able to put the 2 of you in slightly better positions. Oh, it just doesn't want to be over here. I think it's because it has a big, awkward door that slaps open. Yeah. That's probably why. You guys can be a little bit differently placed. Further up the wall. kind of just like the idea of making good use of this one wall if I can. There we go. There we go. They fit space-wise. Didn't make the best choices with you guys. I thought I was gonna have to move the fabricator over. That was clearly not the case. And now the spacing's just gonna look weird forever. So let's just undo that. There we go. This is where I get really finicky about annoying details that no one cares about. But the wall has to look beautiful. There we go. That's just better spacing. That looks better. This would be a good time for me to swap my batteries. There we go. I always just, even if the last one's full, I just always have 4 batteries in these guys just hanging out. Seems like a good call to me. Alright, so now I can just charge power cells full on. I've already taken care of most of the ones that actually needed charging, so the trip would be a little bit wasteful right now, but I still might make the trip off screen to grab the other ones from the don't die and jam them in there. Yeah, you're actually called the Dial-It 2 on the map now. It only shows up sometimes though, probably because it's in the bay right now. Probably how that rule works. Alright, let's chop off power cell charger from the list. Now we're down to prawn suit, water filtration, reinforced dive suit. All of those require, I believe, aerogel, unfortunately. And then we have the thermal plant. Let's see about that. Thermal plant. Oh, aerogel. Really, so you don't upgrade the suit, you get it from here. Alright, that one wasn't aerogel, that was synthetic fibers. Which I also don't know how to make. I wonder what I would need to do to learn how to make those. That's the interesting question at the moment. Hey there. Natural selection 2. Are you still full up? You're good. Things are getting more and more built out around here over time, so the view is somewhat compromised at times. We still got this jackass flying into my ship. You try? They have gas masks for faces. I didn't really think about that before. There's a lot of really particular silly design going on in this game. These guys shoot out spores that gas and poison anything nearby, and they themselves actually have gas masks for faces. They have the 2 eyes that are set exactly where the eyes are on a gas mask, and they even have the tube that's hanging down where the filter goes. It's a really particular aesthetic to go with. It helps communicate the basic idea of the creature, though. Yeah, gets that job done. Let's do a little reading, because I gotta close this session out, so I don't really have time to start a mission. But we should spend a few more minutes here before I just stop. Reginald. A small herbivore, and a distant relative of the common peeper, sharing the species' well-developed side-facing eyes, approximate size and body profile. Coloration. Dull green coloration for deep water camouflage. Luminescent tail. Coloration likely part of mating behavior. Diet. Filters algae and other plant material from the water via 4 grill-like forward-facing orifices. Edible, high calorie count. Oh yeah, it doesn't have a specific mouth. It just has those things. Tree mushrooms, table coral. This guy's all up in my shit. Was the tree mushroom the thing that I saw when I was in the horrible area that was horrible? I think it might have been. Analysis of these large organic structures reveals a microcosm of cooperating, cohabiting, and competing life forms. The main trunk is a species of coral, some colonies of up to 50,000 years old. The caps, which line it, share more in common with earth fungi. Other organisms grow on the structure whenever there is light, space and light. Surrounding waters are dense with herbivorous life forms in the 1 to 10 millimeter range, to the extent that larger herbivores appear to have mostly abandoned the area. Is the idea there's so many tiny herbivores that they just eat up anything around, that the larger ones just have given up trying to get access to anything? I'm usually pretty good about covering all the carnivores and leviathans, so there's nothing else there right now. Specifically exploitable flora. We're at the gel sac. We found that next to the rubies. These organic structures grow on cave walls. Their purple sacs, which arise from the surface, contain a low-density gel laced with spores. These burst from time to time, floating towards the surface and attaching onto the next rock face they encounter. While the gel sac is edible, its low density renders it an invaluable advanced construction material. Edible. Aerogel construction applications. Son of a bitch. Okay. Aerogel construction applications. Questions. Don't I have some of that with me? Eye stalk, creep vine brain coral, palm seed, gel sac spores. I can plant gel sacs. And this is why we read that stuff. Exterior modules, exterior grow bed, 2 titanium. Come on, you were just working a moment ago. Grow. Grow. 2%. It's growing. Yay. How do I turn that into aerogel, though? I'm not totally sure. Maybe the thing that comes out of it. Maybe I hit it with my knife, which got me a piece of it, a spore. But it says that it puts out things that will float. So maybe, hey camera, how you doing? Just hanging out here. Ka-choom. Maybe it's like these guys where I have to gather the sub item from them. Whoa. Frame rate dropped like crazy there. Was it because you were colliding with that or something? I don't know. That's important. I really should grab more of this stuff and put it in the... Let's deal with that right now. Ooh, eggs. Let's burn them. That's my old... That's the rest of my radiation suit because I had to craft a new one because I lost the rest. You're chugging today, huh? Alright. There we go. Getting rid of some of the garbage that's directly under my base, because that's That was getting a little not great to look at. I guess I had an extra gold. But there we go. I just learned that the fabled aerogel I keep hearing so much about, you are involved in that. You. Gonna take a while for you to grow, so we'll have to see that next time. But I'll have to figure out what I need to do to get the aerogel. I will stab a bitch. Come on. Come on. You wanna do that? You wanna do it? You wanna go? You remember what this thing means? Oh, he's leaving. He's leaving. He knows what this thing means. Grow, my pretty. I'll be able to make so many things if you just freaking grow, please. Oh, wow. There goes that fish. I actually got to see one eat. That's kind of cool. Aerogel construction applications. That opens up like 3 more things that I want, including the prawn suit. That's important. So hope that works out. I'll try to fill that whole thing with them if I can. But I'll have to figure out how to harvest them. And I'll also have to figure out how to scan it or something. Like, how do I mean, I already scanned it. That's how it's in my thing. So maybe I can scan its spores somehow? There's got to be some way to get the blueprint for aerogel, is the issue. Right now, I don't think I have it. I don't see anything like that. I just have these guys. Which I need to figure out how to get the other fiber mesh too. Alright, well, look forward to that. We have the tease of progress at the very least. That's exciting. You've got to admit that's pretty cool. If you look past my aquarium, you can see the launch platform out there in the distance. This game really just has whatever distance it wants for how far away things will render, huh? I can't see a Reaper like 50 yards away, but I can see that like 1,000 meters away or something like that. Or at least 600 meters away. But there it is. Progress on the horizon. Very literally. Very literally on the horizon. And there's my farm. Next to the pod, next to the Aurora. And there's my submarine. All these sites are new. This one's just the ocean though, I think. Yeah. Yep. Nothing over here. My empire's expanding.